Hello. Is there really anyone who is not struggling with a particular behavior, habit, lifestyle? Something we call shortcomings, something we call weaknesses. Is there really any human being that don't have any? I'm sure you know the answer. Everyone has something they're struggling with. I used to tell myself, Nike, if you have these much weaknesses, how much can you achieve in your life? How are you going to be able to do this or do that with all this inability, with all these shortcomings? One day, God shocked me with something He said to me. He said, do you know Satan uses these weaknesses to send you messages and whisper things like, you're not good enough to you. I was like, okay, really, what does that mean? He said, because every time you look at them, they're like testimonies, they're like reasons, evidences that you can't do so much or you can only achieve so much. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everyone can do everything. I'm just saying in the face of those weaknesses and those shortcomings that we have identified in our lives, in ourselves, there's a tendency for us to get sad over them. As a matter of fact, to even feel shameful over them. Oh, I felt a lot of that. I used to be so ashamed about a lot of things I couldn't do or that I struggled with. And the thing that God said to me, apart from that the devil uses them to speak to me and tell me I'm not good enough or I can't do that, is that I should actually be rejoicing. He said, you're supposed to be happy that you have those things. I'm like, what? Happy? He said, yes. Because the presence of your weaknesses is actually a guarantee that the Spirit of Jesus will be able to work in me. Boom. It was an aha moment for me. Trust me, guys. It took me a moment and I'm still thinking about it every time I go over what he said to me. It's profound. It means simply, if you're perfect, you don't need me. If you're perfect, you don't need Jesus. You don't need His Spirit to help you. But the fact that you're struggling with something, you're unable to do something, there's something you're incapable of, is just a guarantee that because you're my own, because you believe in me, because you've surrendered your heart to me, and you're willing that I take over, I'm going to step in and help. That's it. So guys, stop shaming. Stop being ashamed. And stop worrying over them. They are supposed to be there so that God can show up, so that Jesus can actually help us. But it's a two-way thing. First, we need to surrender it. We need to acknowledge that it's there. There's no point in living in denial. Yes, I can't do that. Yes, I am struggling with this. But with an understanding that He's available to help. Help is always there. He's able and wants to, if only we will let Him. Let go of your will. Surrender your shame. Surrender your weaknesses. Acknowledge them, but surrender it to God. And watch Him do fantastic things through you. Watch Him accomplish things you could never accomplish on your own through you. Try it out today and you'll be shocked. Have a good one, guys. My name is Adenike and I'll see you next time.